So, all of you here own and use some form of technology product. Laptops, I see some laptops. I see some tablets. I picked up these pair of headphones earlier. In fact, I actually see some of you using phones right now. And yeah, that's all right. I want to ask you a question. How often do you buy these kind of products? How often do you buy a new phone? Every few months? Every year? Maybe every 2 years? Well, if you're someone like me, you're going to walk into a store. You're going to meet someone like Andre. Andre is a front store worker. He'll process your purchase. He might even give you some advice along the way. What kind of product suits you best? What I want to tell you a little bit more about is how your product gets to Andre in the front store. So let's take one step back. Let's go to the back store where we see Marco here. Marco is responsible for unboxing the products that arrive to the store and making sure they get to the store floor to all the correct places so that you have the customer experience that you do. Going one step further, we see Joao in the warehouse. Joao is responsible for packing these products on the warehouse and making sure the correct quantities and products arrive in each store. So you can appreciate this is actually quite a lengthy and sometimes quite a complex process.
Keeping this in mind, we got the following challenge. How might we optimize Worten product handling and packing in the supply chain? So, first, who is Worten? Worten is the biggest electronic retailer in Portugal. It's like your Best Buy. And they reached 1 billion in sales last year. They manage more than 200 stores across Portugal and Spain, and our scope was only for the 184 Portuguese stores. I want you to take a break and to imagine managing all these stores and handling products to all these stores now from just one warehouse. Yeah, that's correct, one warehouse. So after we get the briefing, we start looking into some concepts like supply chain, logistics, and stuff like that. And we went to the field. We visit the warehouse, we visit the stores, we talk with some experts, and we talk with lots and lots of workers. And we start finding some problems that we like to face as opportunities, challenges. And we identified 3 main ones. Also, some of the problems was not that obvious. So, we have uncertain orders, double handling, and order errors. On uncertain orders, you can see, but for the picture, that this is how a usual box may arrive to the store. The back store in charge, Marco, in some cases can take 6 to 8 hours to managing and to treat all these products. Then you also have double handling of products. In some cases, they handle and they do processes that are unnecessary. For instance, on the picture, you can see Marco also scanning a product, even though that the product was previously scanned on the warehouse. This takes lots of time. Then we also have order errors. There are some orders that don't arrive to the store how they should be. It can happen several things like a product, a box, or a pallet can be missent to another store. During the transportation, it can also happen product shrinkage or even product theft. After all these findings, we got 2 key learnings. The first one is that we want to focus on Marco, our user, which is the backstore in charge. And we also wanted to develop an end-to-end solution that would bridge the gap between the warehouse to the store.
Welcome to Sorten, a tailor-made supply chain. Sorten is a system that we've developed for Worten that comprises of 5 main elements. We look at product segregation, we look at product weighing, we look at NFC tagging, we look at using reusable containers, and finally we look at intra-store transportation. Now I'm going to take you through each one of these very quickly. So when products arrive in the warehouse, we group these products together using a unique categorization system. Our system comprises of a taping and bagging solution that is color-coded to correspond to each of Worten's 5 product families. Next, we look at product weighing. We've developed a smart weighing system that validates that the quantity of products that arrive in the store are correct and are exactly as they were when they left the warehouse. We do this by weighing the products on the warehouse side and once again at the store to ensure that no discrepancies have occurred. Next, we look at NFC tagging. We embed an NFC chip onto each of our reusable containers. What this allows us to do is securely store information electronically referring to each individual order. This helps us avoid errors, and as Rodrigo said earlier, there used to be individual scanning on the store floor. We're proposing now you just have to scan the box. So you can imagine how much time that can save. Next, we look at the use of reusable containers. So currently, Worten uses disposable cardboard containers for single orders. We propose the use of a collapsible, reusable container that is sealable. And what this allows us to do is it allows us to securely close these containers and help avoid shrinkage and help avoid theft. And overall, we've discovered that this actually has a very good return on investment. Finally, we look at intra-store transportation. Products that are now arriving at the store pre-categorized, we're maintaining this categorization right through to the store shelf. What this lets us do is reduce handling by each of the staff. It facilitates faster restocking, and overall it leads to an improved customer experience, and I'll tell you why. You no longer have to bother with these extra processes of extra scanning and extra sorting on the storefront. This means you can now spend more time with your customer.
But after all, we heard that we use a user-centered methodology. So we went to run some tests, and we want to see what are the benefits for the workers. But instead of me doing the talk, let's hear from them.
Sim, tenho a mobilidade total à mesma, não há problema nenhum. É o ideal, não é muito apertado, é ajustável ao nosso corpo.
Em si, e a ideia de ser versátil e dar para levar à loja e até dar para diferenciar por unidade de negócio, eu acho...
E está em grupos e o que é que existe e onde é que são os sítios que temos que ir primeiro e dá-nos muito mais tempo.
But after all, what are the added value for Worten, our corporate partners? With Sorten, we are able to achieve categorization. Nowadays, Worten has organization and standardization on the warehouse, but with Sorten, this will come to the stores. Also, we will achieve trust. We empower our user, Marco, to trust the orders that they receive by using a smart container with NFC tag. Adaptability. By using our unique taping and bagging system with colors, we will adjust to the different sizes and shapes of products. And the overall will be a better, efficient supply chain. By combining all of this process, we will reduce the overall lead time across the 184 stores by reducing errors and eliminating unnecessary process. With this, we believe that we achieve the logistics of the future. Sorten, a tailor-made supply chain. Thank you.